All right, so if this message is for you, then there is somebody that thinks that they can basically find a loophole to not receive God's judgment for what they did to you. So this person did you wrong. For everybody, it's going to be different, right? This person did you wrong. They could have cheated on you. They could have stolen from you. In extreme cases, setting up, attempt to do certain crimes, unaliving, that kind of stuff. But basically, this person is so delusional in the way that they think, that I'm seeing that they think that surface level nicety is going to prevent what God is going to do to them. Like, they think that if they maybe like buy you a nice thing or gift you something or just act nice to you, that is going to prevent all of the judgment that 111 that's being warranted, that's being signed by the fucking highest level of angels, that's being signed by God to enact upon them. And so I feel like this person actually could have gone, if this person is in depth, like spiritually, if this person is tapped into the spiritual world, then this person could have gone so far as to trying to destiny swap with someone else because they know what's written in their destiny for what they did to you. It was 144. And now they know what's written. Like I said, they know what's written in their destiny for them. And so they're like, they could have tried to destiny swap with someone else so that they would receive all that judgment. I'm also seeing, I just see sirens in the back. I don't know if y'all saw that, but also mimicking somebody else's energy, like trying to basically cloak themselves energetically as somebody else to try to get this judgment to miss them. 222. That's not how it works. You have to think of God's judgment like a heat-seeking missile. Yeah, and like no matter how hard you go, like whatever lengths you try to go to escape that judgment is not going to happen. Like, yeah. And so I feel like this person actually did believe that if they were doing like spell work, I feel like this person actually did believe that whatever spiritual things that they were doing, yeah, I just got a notification too. I feel like they felt like whatever spiritual things that they were doing was going to work. So I feel like 303, this person has been sitting in like almost like a state of ease because they felt like they were about to get away with everything that they did to you. And they thought that there was basically going to be this workaround where God wasn't going to be able to like get them or you know, like, or whatever. There's like that God sees everything. God is always going to see everything, and you really think God is going to allow loopholes for his judgment? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But you, on the other hand, you have been really taking care of yourself. I feel like you have been standing in your truth. I feel like you have been moving in the direction that you need to move in. And this actually brings in your justice faster. Like a lot of people, they end up getting stuck in the God, I want justice to happen for me. God, I want this, I want that. But what they don't realize is, excuse me, the more that you are yourself authentically, the more that you walk the path that you're supposed to walk, that actually brings the two realities together, like the justice and you being who you need to be. And so the more you walk the path that you're supposed to, the more you're calling in everything that's meant for you. And then bam, 444, everything basically comes, you know, full circle. And so if you're somebody that's been waiting on justice, then Because I have a lot of people that follow me that comment on my videos, and I can see that you're operating in anxiety and fear. You have to deal with that, because when you're in the vibration of fear, if you're in the vibration of anxiety, that's the vibration that you're putting out into the universe. And so your reality isn't going to match up with what you're actually desiring. Like, God is waiting for you to do work internally before certain things happen. Because when everything happens for you, that's when you're stepping into what God has for you, right? And so it sounds shitty, but like, you're not going to get your justice, which would then put you on a level that God wants you to be, if you're not physically ready to handle that. So if you're really like stricken by anxiety because of what people are doing behind your back and all of this stuff, I urge you, 555, as long as you are living the correct way, as long as you are being a good person, and you know you have nothing to hide or anything like that, like, you operate in a way that shows pure authenticity, you can't miss, and you have nothing to worry about. God is going to have your back. As long as you're innocent, God is going to have your back. So make sure that during this time where you're waiting on your justice, you are honing, you are crafting, you are healing, and you are becoming the version of you that's ready to receive what God has planned for you. Because he's not going to give you everything just to let you self-sabotage your way out of it. Like, I think about, like, I used to have really bad anxiety. I could have never been in this space that we're in right now if I would have never dealt with that. I could have never been to the point where I go out now, and almost every time I go out in public, somebody's like, oh my God, I know you. And then they pull up my YouTube or they pull up my TikTok, and they're like, I watch your videos all the time, right? And so you have to get in the space of dealing with that stuff. Sometimes it does take some time. It does take a lot of rewiring of the subconscious, but I have faith in each and every one of you that you can do it. And yeah, just know that there's no loopholes for God's judgment. So whatever people did, they're gonna get the judgment for it, but you shouldn't be focusing on that. You should just be focusing on being the best version of you that you can be, and let God handle the rest, right? But much love to everybody as always, and I hope you all have a blessed day.